In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Tor, access the dark web safely, and explain how I use it for private communication. Later in the video, I'll be connecting to a dark web chat room hosted on a cloud server as a privacy experiment. Before we do that, let's break down what this actually means. The surface web is the normal internet most people use every day, like YouTube, Google, social media, and regular websites. The deep web is anything not indexed by search engines like email, banking, private accounts, and dashboards. The dark web is part of the deep web that needs special software to access, usually Tor. Tor helps protect your privacy by routing your connection through encrypted layers. It can be used to browse with more privacy and access onion sites. Journalists, researchers, and people around the world use Tor to help protect themselves and communicate safely. Now I'm going to show you how to install Tor so you can access the dark web and its tools.
This video is for educational purposes only. Do not condone any illegal activity.
First step, we need to go to this website right here. I'll leave a link in the description for it. Now, the Tor web browser can work on Android devices, Linux, Macs, and Windows. In this video, we're going to be doing the Windows installation. So go ahead and click on the button right here. And on the top right, it's going to say something that says unverified download blocked. Go ahead and download unverified file, and then it should start the downloading process. Once it's finished downloading, you should see a folder icon. Click on that folder icon and then click on the file that you just downloaded. That should start the installation process. Select your language and then hit OK, and then click on install. Once it's done installing, go ahead and click on finish, and you're done. So now you're just going to go to your desktop and click on the icon that says Tor Browser. Now, once it finally boots up, you're going to see something that looks just like this. You're going to need to connect to Tor. Now, what I recommend doing is turning this little toggle on right there. By turning that toggle switch on, the next time you launch Tor, it's just going to automatically connect for you. You don't have to manually start it. Now, it's going to take some time to connect, but as soon as you do connect, you're in. Now, be careful. We're not going to be exploring the dark web at all. We're just going to be using a thing called OnionShare. Now, if you're curious on what that is, I have a whole video explaining what it is and breaking it down. I'll leave that link to that video in the description. But right now I'm using a cloud computer. So that Shadow PC is a computer that I access using a cloud server. And I can run the OnionShare app on that computer. And then I can host the dark web chat room on that cloud computer. Now on the local computer to the left, I can access that chat room. Now, the one thing I like about this setup here is that the cloud computer kind of obfuscates my internet traffic from my ISP, because the ISP only sees the cloud computer traffic going back and forth. It doesn't see exactly what I'm accessing with that cloud computer, because normally your ISP can see you using the dark web. It can tell. It might not be able to tell exactly what you're doing, but they know you're on the dark web. So this is a good way to obfuscate that. So now my cloud computer is hosting the dark web chat room. Now I'm going to take that link and load it into the address bar here. Now this is a special onion link, and it's going to take me directly to the dark web chat room. Now I have the Tor web browser installed on my Android device already. I have a video on that as well, and I have it on my computer. So now I'm having a communication between my computer and my phone on the dark web chat room server. Now, this is private communication. This server is being hosted on a cloud computer locally. There's no middle person. It's just my hardware, or the cloud hardware in this case, handling all that. So you're in full control of this. And as soon as I shut down that server, it disappears. And you're not able to access it anymore. So the whole demonstration of this is to show, hey, this is us using the dark web for good, for private communications. You can use the dark web to send files, receive files, and do something private. Also, the Tor web browser is free and OnionShare is free. So the tools that we're using in this video are free and available to you. Now, I'm going to be using these same tools for my digital scavenger hunts coming up, and I'm going to be exploring some more privacy experiments with it. But let me know what you think about this video in the comments. Do you like the structure? Do you like the video? Do you like everything that we talked about? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching, and do me a favor and remember that safety is an illusion.